Hello friends, today we learn about links in HTML and CSS. Basically, links are the basic components of the HTML which links from one page to another pages. What does the links do in a HTML? Play a role in the HTML. So what does links from one website to another website? It links from one page to another page of a same website. It links from one part of the website to another part of the website in the same page. Links that open a new browser, links that start a email program and address a new email. So basically, link is a basic block of a HTML which is used to link to different pages. It can be a new pages, some part of the page within the page, or to a new browser. And the link can also be used to open a email program. So we'll learn about links and their syntaxes in this chapter. So how the syntax of a link is used? The link is specified using a tag called a. This is also called as anchor tag. So this is how it looks the syntax of the HTML. It has got a opening tag and the closing tag, and it has got a href attribute which tells that when you click on the link, it has to go to which page of your website. So for example, in this case, it will go to www.sample.com and the text will be sample. When you click on the sample link, it will take you to the sample.html. This is a typical syntax of a link which we use in the HTML. So when you want to link to other website, how it can be linked? So we have to use anchor tag a, and it has to be given text, and the href attribute links to the which is links to your page which you want to target. For example, so we'll go through this. So I have opened a file and saved it as a HTML file. Okay, so it has got a basic structure. So now this called as uh, links. Okay, something. So when you go to body of the product, so we'll put one paragraph tag, and then we'll have a ref. So is anchor tag href. So what we are going to do? So href is equal to www.google.com, and it has to be referred to the name text. So what is that? Click me to take to Google. So this is a text on which we got going to click, and we have to close with the anchor tag. Similarly, we can create a different links for different. For example, you can copy paste the same link, and you can just change the URL. Like it can be Yahoo. So this is how you click from one page to another page. We click using a href, using an anchor tag, for which a href attribute is given, for which the your website has to take. For example, here it will be Facebook. So we'll save this. So when you open in a browser, how it look like. Sorry. link example. So right click, open with this one. So you can see here. So since we are not given the break, so it has taken in, so we'll put a break here, line break. This is how we also learn about. Okay, we can save it and refresh. So you can see here. And so this all came in the next place. So in the next lines, when we give a break tag here. So when I go to the website and when I click here, it takes me to google.com. Okay, why it is a problem is I have not given the URL correctly. So URL should be like http colon google.com, or which can go is google.com. And okay, so similarly http colon, here also http colon. Okay, so when you save this and then open through a browser, how it look like? Refreshed it. When I click it, it takes to the Google. Now it takes to Yahoo. Since I have not just text, it is taking as click me to Google. So same way, it's just to Facebook. So I'll have to just change this to here to Yahoo, this to Facebook. Okay, this is how a link works in the HTML. So you could see here now Google. I click, it goes to a new page, takes to a new page. And when I click on the Yahoo, it takes to a new page. Now it is going in the same page. If we give a target attribute, it takes to the next page, which we are going to discuss in the further topics. Okay, so clear. Now we'll go to the next topic. Okay, so you can also use to link a page within a document structure. So that is called as relative URL. The links can be spread within the page. If this type of link, we are not have to provide a full URL. If it is in the same folder location, we not have to give a full URL. So you can just provide a index.html or about.html or movie.html as shown in here. So which I will be explaining in the further topic. So just understand that we need not have to fully qualify the URL. Just you can provide index.html, about.html, and movie.html. The same anchor tag is used, and these are all provided in the list orders. Okay, in an ordered list, and in the list it has been provided. Okay, so this is what the how the document structure look like. So I have created a document structure where we place all our files related to the website. For example, the HTML files, the icons, images are placed in the for a particular folder location, and these have got a hierarchical level. So so that's how it hierarchical level is. So in my so what we are doing is we have created a folder called uh, element. This is the main root folder. In this, there is a index.html. Whenever we type google.com, it takes to an index file of the root folder. So then we have the parent and also the child folders. For example, we have got image files, we have segregated a movie files, and these are the subs. So in the movie files we have a subfolders called like cinema.html, index.html, std, dvd dot, and music. So like that way, theater. So in this file, review.html is the grandson files of element arts. Theater is the parent art. So like that, so grandfather, parent, and child relations will be there. So then if you are calling from particular folder location, if you are in this place, you can just give index.html. If you are in this place, you can just qualify movies dot e- e- elements dot art slash movies slash whichever cinema dot index dot html. So we have to give the full qualified URL. Okay. So this is how the URL works in a folder structure of a website. So this is how. So we have got index.html images. So we segregate all the files and keep in a proper document structure. So the relative all can be used to link a pages within the website. As I explained, this can be used to link within the websites. They provide a shorthand and they tell the browser where other files are there. These are like a shorthand way. For example, you can see here. If you are in same folder you want to write, they can just give href or review.html, the link to the music video from the home page. Okay. So for example, here, if you are in this page, so you can just give review.html. So if you are in the child folder, for example, child folder is this one. So then we have to give music loss listing music. So this is the child. This is the grandfather, parent, and child. So music.html and slash index.html. Like that way, we have to give the qualified URL which is required. So this is called a relative link. So here we do not have to give a full URL of this thing. Instead, we'll just give the folder location because these are all documented in structured way. Okay. So this is related to relative link. So just understand that relative links, relative URLs can be used to link a page within your own website. Okay, so the next part of the thing is emailing link. So we have a syntax to open an email. For example, this is the opening of email. For example, this is the my email ID. For example, Google at uh, for example, John at yahoo.org or yahoo.com or gmail.com. So then we can hyperlink and get created a email program. So we'll see how it works. For example, the same thing, I'll take it here. I'll just put a href is equal to, so the syntax would be mail to colon whom we want to call John at some example.html. So I'll write yahoo.com. So then what will be my, so click me to take to email. Then we'll close the anchor tag. Then if you save this and then just refresh this, you can see here, click me to click. So when I click it, if your Outlook or any Yahoo is configured, then it will take to the composing of the mail. Okay, so since your Outlook is not configured, so it is taking to Outlook page. But if you configure it properly, then it will take to the uh, composing of a email program. Okay, this is how you can use it for a to invoking a email program by using a href attribute. Okay, so there is one more attribute called target attribute. See here, target attribute used to specify where the linked document needs to be open. For example, in the previous example, we saw that when we click, it opened in the particular page. So if you want to open in a new page, then on a open a new window, then we have to add the target called as target equal to blank page. For example, we'll see the same thing. So the same thing which is here, you could see that when we click here, okay. So if you see here, if you can see the example here, when I click here, it opens in the same window. So then we have to press back. So the same thing, if I want to open this in a new track, new window, then we have to add an attribute called blank. Add an attribute called target. Target equals to slash blank. Okay, we'll just check the syntax. Okay, you can see here. So then we have to close this. This should not be here and this should be closed. Okay, so now we can see. When I click, it opens in a new file. So but my page is still available here. So when I click here, it opens in the same page. If I add attribute tag, if I add attribute tag as target, it opens in a new blank page. So these are the some of the attributes which are available in the HTML, which user can customize to open their pages in a new window or existing window or in a particular window. So this is how the target attribute works in the HTML for a anchor tag. Okay. Okay. So more on the target. So when you open write the attribute as black, it opens in the new document in the new window. And if you open it, if you specify it as a self, then it opens the linked document in the same frame which you saw in the previous option. And if you donate it as parent, opens the link document in the parent frame, because we have opened the parent frame. If you want that to be opened in the parent frame, then it is open frame. So if you specify the top, then it will open in the top of the 10. And if you specify as target frame, opens in the link down in the name target frame. Whatever you have named the target frame, that it will also. These are the some of the more attributes for a targeting a page when you click on any link. Okay. Okay. So just to summarize all things, what does a links help us? Links are created using an anchor tag A. The link anchor tag has an attribute href, indicates that the page you want going to link. If you are linking with the same page of its own, then it is best to use relative links rather than the fully qualified link. So if you are using the same link, the same website, no, then we have to use a relative URL, which I explained. Link can be created to open a email program to compose a mail. I called as for example as mail to john.yahoo.com, which I explained in the previous s- slides. So there is one more attribute called ID attribute is used as a target element which specifies the opening of a page in a particular window or a same page or a parent page, which we have explained. So in general, links are the basic building blocks of the HTML, which connects to different pages to navigate to different web pages in order to get more information in any of the websites. So links plays an important role, and for the link, the two things are anchor tag is used to link the tell that it's a link. This needs to be linked. href is the attribute for which you are going to link, and we'll add a text. The name of the text will be highlighted as a hyperlink. Okay, so we'll go through some example. It's a simple example which we have already discussed in the things. So I have one example here, link.html. So I mean, already copy pasted the contents in order to save that time. So I'll just explain that contents. So this is a h1 tag and this h2 tag, and here is a paragraph tag. Okay, so now you can see here, please, this is a mail to contact. So this is a contact us. When you create a contact us, this will go to this email ID to compose a mail. Okay, and there is one more h3 content. This is the website, href is equal to www sundance.com.org. So when you click on this link, it will take to a new website. Similarly, Tropofest also, it will take to the new website. Okay, and these are the different websites which is called as relative URL. These are there within the page. We can link, for example, about.html is a part of a document structure. About.html is already available in the particular folder itself. Then when if you just click, give this call html.ml, then the page opens. So we not have to fully qualify the URL like the root path and also the HTML page. So we'll see how it looks like. So okay, you can see, you already see it is open. I'll again, at least for better understanding, I'll open in the another browser window. So you could see here. hmm, This is a film folk film festival diary. So when there is a click, so means all this anchor tag changes the colors to the different tags like blue color, so which we have already seen, and it will be for a contact us. So when I click here, it takes to a Outlook or whichever is configured email provider, and then this is a website which takes, when I click on this, it takes to a new website called sundaydance.org. So when you go back to the same website, so since it has opened in the new this existing window, we have to go back. 1 minute. It is existing in the open window, so we have to go back to not to get this parent page. So similarly, Dropfest. This is the link. Again, it opens a new website, and this is about the film. So this because that about.html page is not available in the present folder directory, since we are not able to find. But if you have a about.html in the folder location, for example in the main folder and plus the index.html and about.html, then it immediately opens. You do not have to fully qualify the URL. Just you can give as href is equal to about.html. So when I click here, this is it takes to the top of the page. This is how links are used in the uh, HTML. Hope this is helpful to you in understanding the links. The main input is anchor query, href query, and the attributes. So these are the three main parts of a links which we have to take care. Hope this tutorial was useful to you to understand the links. So further we'll take up the next chapters. Please subscribe for this channel to get the latest updates and a topic similar to this. And this is a series of course which will be done for different chapters as I explained. So furthermore, five, six, seven on chapters will be taken care. So please subscribe this channel and help me to encourage me to do this type of videos. And thanks for watching and have a nice day.